What's going on? What's going on? We're about to set the atmosphere right fast. Good evening, man. What's going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
All right, hold on. Let me set the atmosphere. Hold on. Let me play some songs. Let me play a song or two. Can you hear it?
Yes, I can hear it.
This is right here. This is tell a legendary story. This ain't no regular session. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This a legendary session. They say it's how I walk inside the building, then I exit. They see I'm counting checks, I got baguettes all in my necklace. And I've been trying to stress it to invest inside the message. If it ain't authentic, you gon' fall off. You gon' be who they forget about when you log off. It was a has-been, counting up them backends. Hey, Rich, I woke up laughing. Stuff inside the mattress, credit card I maxing. Staying on my taxes, but I know it happens. I'm pulling up the practice. AMG a mad bitch, building better habits. You gotta understand my dedication. If I don't make it, then who really made it? If I don't take it, they don't even fake it. So I gotta go do it. I got some stuff in my inside that come out of my music. I gotta go prove it. Trying to get it, they gotta go move it. I'ma put it in this track though. And my life a movie, I don't even know how to act though. I'm just trying to show them they'll cross you in the back though. Your friends ain't your friends. Your mans ain't your mans. And the bands ain't your bands. To the plane at the friends. I'm out here playing in the sand. Play my cards right and now they playing in my hand. I love my fans, no cap. Out behind me in these straps. Walk with caution when you down. To my cousin out the trap. Put Savannah on the map, yeah. But in a positive way. Trying to take it to Obama the place. I'm on time, I ain't trying to be late. I've been dodging them straight. I got moderate aim. And design of my frame. And I don't really gotta talk with too much modesty, but I keep it humble though. I ain't gotta pop it too much. Cause I'm the one that on the topic too much. And they complaining about that I'm dropping too much. And I ain't dropping enough. They say, fly, you really dropping too much. I feel I ain't popping enough. You know what I'm saying? What real is that? It real is right. It real ain't fake. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, all I can say is all I can pray, all I can take. All I can say is all I can take, all I can pray. Man, we better get this joint started, man. What's going on? What's going on? Good evening, guys. Man, look, right. I got a friend of mine, right, all the way from Jersey, on the podcast with me this evening, man. What's going on? What you, man? Like let yeah, let them know who you is, man.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Tay from No Cap the Podcast, and currently I'm in Jersey, but originally I'm from New York City, the Bronx to be
Okay,
exact. So
okay. BX and
yeah,
yeah, I mean in the building. Rough Riders.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I mean
yeah,
Rough Riders. You
definitely.
feel me?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
so what brings you on the show this evening, my friend? What you want?
Me,
What's up?
uh, I just like supporting people always. That's been one of my main things with me. I like showing support to people. I like giving people a platform to talk, but now the roles are reversed. This is actually new for me. I'm actually being interviewed on somebody else's podcast. So, like the
Mhm.
past few months, it's been me being interviewed on people's podcasts, and it's just been like okay, this is weird. I'm not asking the questions. So, but
Look,
yeah, I'm getting used to
hey,
it. I'm getting used to it.
look, right, and it's funny that you say that, right? Because man, yeah, man, and I do a show throughout the week, right, with my boy Ty Ron Ricks, right, And I think that I told him last week that I don't mind being the Clay to your Stephen, because sometimes I don't want to score all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I
Hmm.
don't mind at all. So shout out to Ty Ron Ricks for from the Tender Life podcast. You know what I'm saying? I'm his co-host throughout the week, and we got Izzy, yeah, I mean, is in the building like right now. You know, feel good talk, mind, body, and soul. Yeah, I mean, Pop cast as well. What's going on, sis? And she said, "Hey, Brian," and she say, "Hey to the special guest, man. It's going down. Folks is showing love already, man. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get right into it, man. Oh, and then we got my friend Quincy Barry. You know what I'm saying? We got the street lord from Philadelphia that is sending us. You know what I'm saying? Mad respect and those that are in tune with us this evening, man. What's going on, Quincy? What's going on, brother? I'm glad that you're here this evening, man. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us right now. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely here with us. So, brother, so what made you want to start the podcast? You know, and I see that it say no cap the podcast. What
Yes,
makes you want to
no
start
cap
one?
podcast. So there's like a little running joke between my friends and stuff on
Mm-hmm.
TikTok, and they like to say that I was the very first original TikTok podcast.
Hmm.
So basically how it started in during the beginning of the pandemic where everybody was
Mm-hmm.
stuck at home. And I saw that a lot of black creators, they were getting their videos silenced, like they were
Oh.
getting what they call a shadow ban. So
Mm-hmm.
I was like, let me try something. So I would just go into their lives when they're live and stuff, and I would just be like, hey, would you like to be interviewed on the podcast? Now, at this point, when I first started it, it's like I didn't even have a podcast to interview them on. So I was just talking. And then I got a few of them saying, like, yeah, I would like to be interviewed. And I'm like, oh, snap. Now I got to create a podcast.
Right, right, right,
So
right.
I originally my podcast started on Instagram. So I was like, all right, I can't create it just yet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just interview these people on Instagram Live, and that's what I started doing. I just started talking to them, and then I started to like it, and I'm like, oh, okay, I
Hmm.
like hearing people's stories. So
Right.
one thing led to another, and then like my crowning achievement was I got to interview my favorite TikToker, not
Oh
once,
wow.
not twice, but three times.
Oh,
And like she's just an awesome person. And then like me and her became the best of friends. So
that's what's
and
up.
now she's actually the co-host on my podcast. So and it's been like that ever since.
Wow.
So yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. That's why I started creating podcast content.
Oh man, well, shout out to your co-host, man. Yeah, I mean, your favorite talker. Wow, your favorite TikToker. That's your co-host, man. That's amazing. You know what I'm saying? To have one of those on your show. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yes.
So, and it's funny because you said that this came during the pandemic. All right. So my question is, what have the pandemic taught you?
uh the pandemic taught me is like it helped me show my creative side. I've
Mm-hmm.
always been a creative person, so it showed me how creative I can be. So I started to self-teach myself a lot of things, podcasting,
I like
thumbnail
that.
creation, video editing, audio editing, like you name it, I probably did it before. So and like that's what I learned during the pandemic, and uh, by the grace of God, it just helped me through that
Mm-hmm.
situation. A whole group of my friends, we used to podcast together during that time. Shout out to 2 Plus 2 podcast
Two plus two.
and
Shout out to 'em. Mm-hmm.
2 plus 2, and like we we just got through that pandemic together. So yeah,
Oh well, look, well. The name of the podcast says it all. You know what I'm saying? 2 plus 2. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up, though. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that Bart, the unity. You know what I'm saying? And from what you tell me from the pen, damn it, it ain't getting you sharper, but I believe that it got you sharper. But I believe that it pressed out all of your what's word I'm trying to look for. Lord help me. It pressed out all of your oil. You know what
mhm,
I'm saying? That's the word, like right there. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like that you had needed that pushing. Y'all had needed that, just that like go out there. And I say
definitely.
that, you know what I'm saying? And like, I am from the city of Chester. I don't know if you heard of Chester, PA. It's right outside of Philly, like 20 minutes
Yeah,
away
I
from
heard
Philly.
it.
All right, so they had took the basketball courts from us, right, during pandemic time. So this is a little story about me. So at first I was mad, right, because it was because I wanted to do something that I love, right. So I couldn't work out in that heat. So I worked out in the football field, because at the time that they had the football field and they had like this big tire. So I'm like, I can't stay in the house. I can't stay in the house. And that right there, that did something to me. And it made me realize, yo, this can happen anytime. Like, stuff just been stripped. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel as though it was like it was a stripping. You know what I'm saying? But it made me to be more grateful. You know what I'm saying? And I knew that was God. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like, like he like he had me just where he wanted me to be during that time. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, all right, like, I still gotta like work out. I still gotta like move around. You know what I'm saying? I can't let this stop
Yeah,
me. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel you on that one. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So what have you learned about podcasting so far?
Uh, it's not easy getting guests.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's not easy.
Mm-hmm.
But you just got to stay with it, stick with it, and
Mm-hmm.
just making sure that even if you don't have a guest, just pick a topic. The internet is full of things to talk about. If you if you want to talk about something that's going on with you, just get on the camera. You can either record it or you can live stream it. And that's what I like about live streaming podcasts because you get a lot of different opinions in the comments.
Right.
Like
And you're right.
like I could talk about I believe the sky is purple. And like you
Right.
you 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 see somebody in the comments and they'll be like, the sky is blue, but what if I'm colorblind? What if I can't tell it's sky is blue?
Right.
What if I see it as
Yeah.
purple? So just the interaction. That's
Mm-hmm.
what's so good about podcasting.
Most definitely. Most definitely. So I've been seeing your shows like for like the past few days. But like, I've been seeing your guests and stuff like that. What inspires you? What motivates you to keep on going? That a lot of podcasters should know. Like, what advice would you give them?
Um, all right. So my No Cap the podcast, it began with TikTokers and is going to continue with TikTokers. So
Okay.
I try to make that the even if I do an episode about something else, you're gonna always see an episode about like a TikToker or growing. So growth is very important when it comes to podcasting.
Mm-hmm.
So for someone that's just starting out, um, know what you want to do. Even if you don't know what you want to do, just turn on your camera and talk. Just turn on your
Wow.
camera, talk, believe in yourself, stay motivated. Because on day one, I didn't have thousands of people watching my podcast. I didn't.
Hmm.
I definitely didn't. On day one,
Right.
I was the first couple of days I was just talking to myself. Then slowly but surely, 10 people started watching, 20 people started watching, and I think the most people I had watching at one time was like 80 people. So
Wow. 80 at one time. Wow.
80 at one time. So it's like just keep going, even when you feel like you're not reaching people.
Hmm.
Definitely keep going. Definitely don't give up, and definitely stay focused on what you want to do and create with your content.
That is amazing. That is amazing indeed. And so you've been doing it since the pandemic, right? So that's about what, like 5 years?
Give or take. Yeah.
About
2019.
5 years. Okay,
Yeah,
all
this
right, 4 or 5 years. Yo, that is awesome. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny that you say that, right? Because my podcast, K.W.U, right? It started from Facebook. It was just a
hmm
playing live. You know what I'm saying? And I seen that folks was enjoyed it because a lot of folks know that I'm not used to going live. So when I started going live, like every other week or weekend, they was like, "Oh, all right." And then when I got a guest, or when I had a co-host, like the first year, all right, you know what I'm saying. Then the next year, that it was me and a co-host again because my first one had left. Then it was me and somebody else, and then I had co-hosts. Then they left. Now it's just me. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
But I'm learning more about me as a host now than I did then. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel as though that God won't give us as much, but He'll give us the test though. You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? So I've learned to enjoy this time with just me. You know what I'm saying? That I don't have to rely on nobody. That I just could just be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like that's real talk. So my question is what made you want to reach out to me, if you don't mind me asking?
Um, Basically, I saw you in. I think we're in the same group.
Okay.
The podcast collective, I think.
Hmm.
And I saw your post, and I was like, you know what? Let me do a little reach out because I'm at a point in my podcast where I actually want to be interviewed on other people's
Oh.
podcasts, and I also
Hmm.
want to be. I want to like see what other people's podcast is about. So I watch
All right.
people's I watch people's lives, I watch people's podcasts, and I said, you know what? I want to support. That's the main thing. I want to show somebody support. I want to stream it to my platform as well, so people will know, like, listen, this guy's cool. Check him out. Because I'm very
Oh
big on
man.
supporting other people. So yeah, that's
Hey,
why I reached out to you.
hey man, look, and it's funny, guys, because this guy is from the BX Bronx Rough Riders, but now he's in Jersey, and he reached out to me, y'all. Look, like that's love, man. Look, you know what I'm saying, and it's all about connection too. You know what I'm saying, and I believe that we all should connect, and I say that because like I laugh about this now, right? And so I had made a joke with my brother like 2 days ago, right? So sometimes my young boys will call me G, and I'd be like, yo, like don't call me like don't call me that. You know what I'm saying? Like I prefer you to call me like O head, right? So to make a long story short, I know that they are watching me and you now. You know what I'm saying? How we think, how we move. You know what I'm saying? So I like to be a example for them. And I know that you have a lot of youth where you at too, and they see you. You know what I'm saying, and not just black, but white and Hispanic, Korean, or wherever the case may be. You know what I'm saying. So I know that we have a generation that's next up, and they're staring at us right now. You know what I'm saying?
So you know it's funny you actually say that something about the youth because that's another thing, another big part about me with
Okay.
podcasting.
Hmm.
But I also run my own nonprofit organization that I started with my daughter. It's
Oh,
called
nice.
the it's called the Galaxy Girls Inc. And
Okay.
basically we we help support young girls in the area of Brooklyn, Brownsville, Brooklyn,
Hmm.
and the surrounding areas by
Okay.
teaching them how to dance and teaching them
Hey.
leadership skills and teaching them like just basically community based um things like teaching them like the streets are not it's not okay to be in the streets. You have somewhere to go, and we take them all over the United States doing dance competitions. It's like a majorette
Oh,
team, but it's not. And
right.
like youth is very important because I have a 12-year-old daughter
Okay.
and she's adopted, but she was one of my students
That's all right.
when
Yeah. Hmm.
she was one of my students before I adopted her.
Okay.
So she was the inspiration behind creating the Galaxy Girls, and
Oh man,
that,
that's what's
yeah,
up.
yeah.
That is what's up. So y'all travel all around the United States. So my
Mhm.
question is, what's the largest city that y'all sold out? Because I know that you got stories. So what's the largest city that sold out when y'all came into town?
It's not really sold out because everything is like a competition, but
Okay.
the biggest competition that we went to was in Puerto Rico.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So it was a lot of their first times in Puerto Rico. So they did a dance
Mm,
competition there. They didn't win, but they placed. They got to third place. So,
mm-hmm.
and they were really distraught about not winning first. And I'm like, listen, placing is what matters too. Like you got
Yeah.
here, you got selected out of what 500 other dance groups.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah, yeah, just think about it that
Jeez.
way.
Yeah.
Because
Wow.
kids, they're gonna think, oh, since I didn't win first place, then that's all that matters. But they don't see what second and third place are. It's like the Olympics. Like as long as
Right.
you made it
Right.
to that podium, that's what matters.
See, so now they know what it takes to get to that first. And it's funny that you said that because you said that that was their first time, like out, like very, really away. So I know that was a great, you know what I'm saying, experience for them too. Like just to get away from the inner city. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Their norm, like they seeing something totally different. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's
Definitely.
all about. You know what I'm saying, because I feel as though that they gonna need that for life. But it's funny because they gonna remember that place. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna remember, and they gonna know what you did. Your daughter gonna know what my dad did. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I feel as though that's gonna be with her for years to come. I mean, and even when she's grown, you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So that's
definitely.
so so that's very important that we plant a seed in our youth. Like not now, but right now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real talk. Like that's much respect to you. Like, have you ever like thought about like expanding or like doing a collab with some folks like I like, and I say that because I know some folks, you know what I'm saying, that has like the dance competitions or whatever or stuff like that. Like I know folks, you know what I'm saying.
and some of
Hmm.
them came, and some of them like came in here and they spoke. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real talk, man. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah. You know, so what inspires you?
Um, what inspired me to do in general, or
What inspires you to do the podcast, the non profit, you know, with your daughter and her friends and all the girls. What
okay.
inspires you? Yeah.
So when it comes to the podcasting, there's so much talent on TikTok, and it's not all just TikTok dances and stuff like that. I interview a lot of different TikTokers.
Mm.
My last episode, I interviewed a girl who she took the whole Wizard of Oz theory and
Oh,
switched it and made a whole series about it. And it was
wow.
basically like what happened after the Wizard of Oz.
That's deep.
And then I've also interviewed somebody uh, who like they did skits. They did skits, they did dancing, like they did just talking. And
Mm.
that's what inspired me, the different levels of creativity that people have. And when it comes to working with kids, because that's my career, I'm a teacher.
Oh.
I've always been inspired by like if I can teach a kid in second grade and they can come back at the end of high school and tell me something
Mm.
that I taught them all those years ago, that
Wow.
means that means like, yeah, okay, I won. So as long
Right.
as they learn something, that's all that matters to me.
And I definitely feel you on that one because I'm in the same profession and it's funny because right because my thing one of my kids was in the sixth grade. This was years ago, right? And they came to me recently. Boy and the girl, like they both gave me hugs. Like they are out of school now. And I'm like, y'all remember that? Look, y'all remember that? Like for the sixth grade, really? I said, wow.
Yeah,
And the whole time I'm like, okay, like I did give y'all some Jews. You know what I'm saying? Because I realized that we have to just like we have to realize that they have a voice too. You know what I'm saying? That they need to speak too. You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
And we had to approach them with respect. And if I feel as though if we want respect, that we gonna have to give it. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of folks don't, yeah, like that. So we got Nikki is on the line. What's going on, Nikki? I appreciate you for being on here this evening with K.W.U. If y'all don't know what that stands for kicking it with us. And I got my friend right here. You know what I'm saying? From the BX. Yeah, I mean, and all the way from Jersey as well. He is kicking it with us this evening, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that he reached out to us, to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about. And shout out to Nikki, man. She is in the comments, man. You know she is sharing right now. Nikki, I appreciate you, Nikki. Just know that I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to
Wow,
Nikki.
that's very nice, Nikki. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying for being the wing man this evening on the show. You know what I'm saying? And and you see how God is, man. look, in
Yeah.
this way, cause I thought it was just gonna be me. I got a wingman in the comments, man. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Oh man,
Definitely.
like, all right. If you had a quote, right, to live by in life, what would that be?
If I had a quote to live by in life, what would that be? Um,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna sound funny, but it's gonna sound real funny and condescending. But when my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut.
Or my
So
hand goes. Okay.
when my hand goes up, and for you WWE fans, that's The Miz. He said
Mm-hmm.
that. So, but I switched it. So
Okay.
basically, what that means to me is like we all have something to say,
Mm-hmm.
but who's really going to take the time to let somebody else talk? That's what
Ooh.
that means to me.
Wow. Yo. And it's and you know what? Like that really makes sense that you said that, man. Now that's something to think about as well. You know. So my question is, if you could interview somebody famous right now, one of all right, three of your most famous folks, right, dead or alive, right? Who would you interview and why those people?
Well, if you would have asked me this question before yesterday, it would have probably been different. But after what I seen on SummerSlam last night, um,
Mm-hmm.
I would basically interview Liv Morgan, Dominic
Ooh,
Mysterio, and
okay.
Rhea Ripley
All right, and why
because
those? Okay. Hmm.
that whole situation just completely shocked me,
Mm-hmm.
and I definitely would want to talk to them about that. Fun fact, fun fact. Um, I started this TikTok uh trend where I don't know if you've ever seen it like on Instagram or TikTok where
Okay.
like it's like day whatever of trying to get a famous person to comment on my video or
Mm.
whatever. But me, I don't know if you know the singer Shinsia.
Nah. All right, but
She
talk on.
she's a reggae artist. So
Oh,
I
okay.
started
Okay. All right.
I started this trend on it was basically like day 26 of trying to get Shinsia to be on my podcast. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking with my friend and I'm like, she not gonna reply. She a busy woman.
Right.
So the message basically said, "Hey, I would love to interview you on my podcast about your career."
Mm-hmm.
And she liked the message,
Mm.
and I'm like, "Oh, uh, okay." I'm
All
like,
right.
she didn't reply. She just liked it. So
Just like
like,
it. Okay.
but it's like somebody with millions and millions of followers. So yeah, that was like my I was like, oh, okay, maybe I should do this with more popular people more often.
Right.
So
Well, hey,
yeah.
look. Well. At least. Well, but it's funny that you say all that, right? But she acknowledged it though. That's the thing. Like I like she said, I see you. You know what I'm saying? So she let that be acknowledged. Like, okay, all right. Like I'll keep you in mind. You know what I'm
Mhm,
saying? So I feel as
definitely.
though that you ain't do all that just because you did that for a reason, for a purpose behind that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So that's what it's all. Yeah, I mean about it's all about the connections and stuff like that. You, you know. So what else do you have that's gonna come up next? Do you got any like projects that's gonna come up soon, or let them know?
Yes, I actually have a project where I'm actually doing a part two to a series I did with my friend or my co-host. It was called Ghosted, where we tell
Mm.
stories about people ghosting us or times that we ghosted people and how we learn from those experiences.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And we're actually looking for people to join in on that episode and tell the stories. So it's going to be rowdy. It's going to be a lot of cussing. So
He
so
says it's gonna be a
if,
lot of cussing. All right.
if y'all not into that, then don't reach out. But if you want to just chill and listen to what we got to say, definitely tune in. Definitely tune in.
Oh man. Hey, look, if y'all want to join, look, talk to him, guys. You know what I'm saying? And you said ghosting. Look,
Ghosting.
ghosting, man. Now that sound good. That that sound real good. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if y'all out here like right now, like y'all got a platform, man. Yeah, I mean, get with my boy here. You feel me? Like
And definitely we we
that's real talk.
we talk with everybody. So you don't have to have a million followers to be on my podcast or anything. Like we talk, literally talk with everybody. Like if I
And
could
that's
find
what it's
somebody on
about.
the street, I'll just talk to them too. So definitely.
Oh wow, that's major. And he says somebody on the street, y'all. That's major. You know what I'm saying? That's major indeed, man. Like that's real talk. Oh man, like okay. So what have you learned this year right now from the previous year? What have you learned about yourself and about the podcast and everything that you do?
Well, last year I wasn't really podcasting. I took like a little hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I wasn't podcasting for myself. I was on somebody else's podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But if I could learn something from last year to this year, it's that
Mm-hmm.
creating and maintaining a nonprofit organization by yourself is very, very difficult. Very, very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like, cause you got to go through getting the tax exemption forms, and
Mm-hmm.
you got to go through finding funding for your program. You got to get parents to believe in the program that you're doing, especially when you're
Mm-hmm.
the only one there. I mean, I have staff members now and we have a building, but before it just started as like I would have all these kids in my living room practicing these dances,
Right.
and I always had to make sure I had my little sister with me because my
Mm-hmm.
dad always said it doesn't matter how what your intent is and how much you believe in these kids, that
Mm-hmm.
nobody as a black man, nobody's gonna believe, like nobody's gonna see it the way you see it when you're just walking around with like 12 little girls. So
Wow.
because it's true, people don't see it how you see it.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Of
gonna be like,
course.
oh, why is he walking by himself with 12 girls? So
Mm-hmm.
I had to make sure I had my sister with me on that. So
Right. Most definitely.
yeah, I've lost members, I've gained members, but it's a process. It's definitely a
It's
process.
it's definitely a process, and I definitely feel you on that one. You know what I'm saying? Truth be told, when I see your shows, look, you be doing good, man. Like your show will like pop up in my feed, and I'll like I will come in and I'll check on you. Then I'll be like, all right, you know what I'm saying, cool, you know,
Mhm.
and like you and like you said, it's a process. You know what I'm saying? and all we gotta do is just like we have to endure. You know what I'm saying? And the great late Cole B. Bryant said, "If you don't believe in yourself, who is going to believe in you?" You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So when he said that, man, I was like, "Yo, Kobe, yo, he was spitting some jewels." Cause, cause soon as I seen it, I grasped it like, "Wow, Cole, all right, like that makes sense." You know what I'm saying? And then,
Mhm.
uh, and then one of my favorite basketball players, which is Allen Iverson, right? He had quoted, right? I don't want to be great like Jordan and Bird. I want to be remembered as number three. And it's funny, right? Because when he said that quote, it took him to get, I don't want to use the word older. It took him to get to a peak in his life as a person, not as a basketball player, but as a person, was like, you know what? When it's time for me to go, I just want my mark to be here. And I said, yo, that makes sense. Like he just want to be remembered as that, you know. And one of my favorite quotes that Clay Thompson said, he said that success never came from out of the comfort zone. When he said that, I said, wow. So I try to grasp on to stuff, you know, that they say, and what my parents said, they always say endure. You know what I'm saying? But how many of
Mhm.
us really mean what? How many of us really know what that word mean? Because it could be broken down in so many terms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
So that's real talk though, man. Like that's something to think about. You know, like that's real talk. Wow. Hey guys, yo, y'all gotta check out my friend, man. Like he's real cool. Like me and him, look, like he been reaching out like all week. I've been reaching out all week. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to stay on task. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real talk, and that's what it's about, man. So we got some folks that's on here. Do y'all got some questions for my bro here? Do y'all got some questions for me? You know what I'm saying? Look, like type in the comments if y'all got some questions for my bull. You know what I'm saying? If y'all just now coming in here, look right. I asked that y'all watch the replay. Watch the replay. Where can they get in contact with you with?
Uh, shout out to EJ. Haven't seen you in a minute, bro.
What up, EJ? What's poppin'?
Haven't seen you in a minute. He was actually on one of my very first video podcasts.
Shout out to
He was
EJ, man. Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
he was actually on one of my very first video podcasts. We were talking about cartoon theories. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
like
oh my
cartoon
God.
conspiracy theories. Definitely.
Oh, yo, bro, and I got some body just for that you would love for that. Oh my
You know
God,
what?
look,
I think I might have a part two with that one.
look,
I
look,
might
look,
have
look.
to
I
bring
know,
that back.
I know some body, man. I know somebody that's into that, bro. Oh my God, I gotta get in contact with him. Not now,
But
but right now.
definitely where you guys can find me at. Uh, you can find me at on Instagram at No Cap the Podcast. Maybe I should just move myself out the way.
There, look, see y'all, it's right there.
Right there. Definitely. Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Also, you can find me on Facebook. Same name, No Cap the Podcast. We're trying to get to those hundred followers so we can start streaming on there.
Hmm.
Um, definitely. So, if you want to be interviewed, you can message me on Instagram or Facebook, and we can set that up. Like I said, I interview everybody.
Wow. I'm about to tag somebody right now that likes that the cartoon stuff. And it's funny because I like stuff that's like that too though. Like that's the funny part. You know
Like the
what I'm
cartoon
saying?
conspiracy theories. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I like conspiracies many way. All right, Nikki, thank you for being here, Nikki. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because when I watch stuff on TikTok, right? And I'm like, yo, like TikTok got some truth here. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of folks be like, that stuff fake. Nah, you gotta pay attention to these cartoons. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay attention to like cartoons like all right, prime example, SpongeBob. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Everybody know who SpongeBob is, but everybody know who Sandy is too. And Sandy live in the dome. You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? So that's something to think about. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of folks say that the ocean is like space. And I'm like, that's something to think
Hmm.
about too. You know what I'm saying? And the earth has a dome. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, yo, that's some real stuff to think about, man. You know, and I tell folks, you know, that I believe that there was in Atlantis. I don't care what nobody say, bro. I really believe that. Cause you
Atlantis.
got Yeah, because you got stuff that's yeah, you know what I'm saying? Underneath this ocean, right? You got like buildings, you got mine, you missing stuff that's like right here. Because this was once land,
Hmm.
you know, and I believe that somewhere down the line, right, that civilization had this technology and just got real greedy. I really believe stuff like that, bro.
Well, okay.
You feel me? Like you call me
Yeah.
whatever, but yeah, you know, that's real talk, man. I'm glad that everybody is on here. Shout out to everybody that came through today. Man, I want to say shout out to Jay, because I ain't know who he was, but you knew who he was. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
definitely. Yeah,
So
that's my
much
boy.
love.
I
So
haven't
much
seen
love to
him in a
you.
minute.
Yeah, yeah. So I guess that he probably was like, what? Like my bro on? Like he ain't on, but he's on somebody else's. Yes, he's on somebody else's today, man. You know what I'm saying? He's got me interviewed today. He's not doing the interview today at
Yeah,
all.
definitely, definitely.
You know. So do anybody have some questions for us? Do somebody has questions for him? You know what I'm saying? Do anybody have questions for me? You know what I'm saying? Like this was an hour of power today, truth be told. And we started on time. I started on time today. Look, normally I'll be like 5 minutes early, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You, you know what I'm gonna do for you? I'm a recreate your logo. I'm gonna recreate your logo for you.
Okay.
Make it, yeah, definitely. I'm gonna do that for you. Make a
Hmm.
little virtual background for you. So I'm gonna
I
definitely
appreciate
get
it,
with
man.
you after this.
I
So
appreciate it. I appreciate it indeed, man. So, do anybody have anything to ask us before we up on out of here, man? You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of folks like a lot of folks came in, a lot of folks spoke. You know what I'm saying? Let me check my yacht. Let me check the vice like right now. I got spare the vice because I know that folks came in. You know what I'm saying?
look at
But
that. Nikki's
yeah.
gonna help you with the logo as well. So
Oh,
there you
yo,
go.
Nikki. Hey, Nikki, I appreciate you, Nikki. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it most definitely, Nikki. You feel
You
me?
see that's what I like about the podcast community. It's all about
Yeah,
helping people. So
yeah. That's definitely what it's about, man. You know, well, I can't wait because I know that message you. All right, and it's funny because I know that you're gonna hit me up, bro, soon. Like I got this start that you're gonna hit me up like yo, like I want to do a show. I want you to be my guest. Like, huh? Okay, sure. You know
Well,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
definitely.
So,
That was already in the works. You're definitely
oh,
going to be a
look,
guest.
look,
Like
look.
you
He
really don't
he
have
said it
a
was already guest.
at
Okay.
this point you don't have a choice. So
Oh, so look, guys. So what he's saying right now, right? That I'm family. Like I'm adopted, y'all. Like I
yeah,
like
adopted.
yeah, like I'm like Will get with I mean with the Bankses. You know what I'm saying? Just get in there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real talk, and that's all good. But yeah, do you have any words of encouragement for the people or for the youth that may be on U2 right now? Because I know that they are on U2 right now. Any words of encouragement?
I got some words of encouragement and a little bit of an announcement, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Um, Words of encouragement for the youth or just anybody. Stay
Hmm.
focused, and you're never too old to achieve your dream. Like
Wow.
always stay focused and keep going. Even if it's like something like you think it's impossible. Nothing is impossible as long as you stay focused on what you want to do and
Hmm.
keep going at it. Um,
Wow.
Now I know earlier in the show, uh, I mentioned that I was on another podcast
Hmm.
with my friends. So
Hmm.
I would like to announce that starting tonight at 8:30 p.m.
Okay.
Raw and Uncut, the podcast will be streamed live on my pages. So if y'all want to tune into that, that's it's been going on for a while as audio, but now it's going to be video. So definitely tune
Okay.
into that, y'all.
And it's on your page. You said.
Yeah, all my socials, YouTube,
All right. All right.
Instagram,
Oh, look. All right.
Facebook.
Okay. Okay, look. So, guys, as y'all can see, that he's on YouTube at No Cap the podcast. Like I see his information right there, so y'all can't miss it. Like it's right there, man. You know what I'm saying, and y'all can hit
Yeah,
him up. You know, like y'all can't miss it because the YouTube page is right there because he spoke to Nikki. You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
Like, so y'all can't say, oh, well, I can't find him. Y'all can find him because he's here right now. And I also got him tagged in something. I got him tagged in a few things. So he said at 8:30, y'all. That's 2.5 hours. That's 2.5 hours from now. It's 6 o'clock on the dot, man. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Just about. You know what I'm saying? But I
Also,
definitely go ahead.
another thing,
Go ahead.
y'all, make sure
Hmm.
y'all add the extra T at the end for No
Okay.
Cap the podcast. Definitely make sure you add the extra T at the end because if you add the first T, you're going to find the old page, and then yeah, you'll definitely won't find me. So you'll find me,
Uh,
but you definitely won't.
like he's there, but he's not there. So add that extra T, please, y'all. Can y'all please add the extra T, man? And it's right there in the comments too, as well. You know, like that's real talk, man. That is real talk. Truth be told, I definitely enjoy this evening, and those that are on Facebook, those that are on YouTube, like right now, you know what I'm saying. If you're on Twitter, Twitch, you know, I ask right now that y'all be a blessing, man. I'm gonna put my Cash App down there. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that y'all enjoyed this show this evening, man. I know y'all did because y'all came in on a Sunday evening. I know that y'all done ate y'all food. Look, you know what I'm saying? So I got two Cash Apps. I got one for the clothing line, and one for the podcast, as y'all can see. So it really don't matter which one you know. Just be a blessing. I don't say no amount of money. You know, I'm not that type of guy. You
Mhm.
know, let God use you. You know what I'm saying? But y'all really need to connect with my brother though, man. Like he doing some big things. He doing big things with the girls, man, with the youth, man. You know what I'm saying? So
And
get
stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned because you never know. We might just have a Galaxy Girl podcast coming out soon. That's a little spoiler. You never know.
look, and I'm ready for that one though, because truth be told, I'm all about the youth, man. Like I'll support the youth. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. You know, and when we had stuff in my city, far as the youth, like I try my best to like at least show my face. You know what I'm saying? And truth be told, I don't have none of my stuff on like the K.W.U, like the shirts. I don't have that stuff on. But when somebody see me, they be like, "Yo, you Breon from K.W.U, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." You know, so so you do know me. You knew me without my shirt or without anything. So that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? God is good. I ain't complaining. But bro, I know you got some stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? Catch him at 8:30, y'all. Cause I'ma tune in. So y'all tune in at 8:30 on his page. I mean, he got all his information in the background. And can you move so they can see where they can find you? Look, he got all his information right there, y'all. Bam. So he is on the gram. He's on TikTok. He's on Facebook. He's on YouTube. So y'all can't miss him, man. It's going down. No Cap the podcast at 8:30. Check out my bro, man. And thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Look, and I'll see y'all this week on the Tender Life podcast with my bro Tyron Ricks. I'm his wingman. You know what I'm saying? I'm the clay to his Stephen. You know what I'm saying? I have a show this week, so check me out. It's gonna be down. It's going down, guys. It's going down. All right, and we got a comment. I apologize. Excuse me for leaving because I'm doing it. Oh nah. Hey Quincy, you is fine, bro. You know what I'm saying? Is it anything that you have to ask me or my bro before we get up on out of here? You is fine. I know you're very important. And shout out to the Street Lord of Philadelphia, man. Do you got some questions that you want to ask us, Quincy, before we up on out of here? I'm really upset that I missed this show. Look, hey, bro, look, right? You already know what to do, though. Yeah, I mean, share it on your page. You feel me? And my bro gave us the information, and as you can see, that his information is in the background. You know what I'm saying. And you can watch the replay again. See, all his information is in the background. You can watch the replay. Is there anything you would like to ask him or me before we up on out of here? Let me see, because I'm just wait. I'm waiting now. I guess not. You know, look, man. I guess not. You know what I'm saying? I guess a lot of folks gonna watch the replay, and it's all good. That's what it's about. Because I did share it. I shared it in all the groups too. Yes, I did. You know, and it seemed like the more that we are on here, it seemed like the more folks is starting to watch more. Look, you know,
that's usually how it happens.
Yeah, you know, but yeah, y'all. I want y'all to tune into the next show, man. And the Street Lord sends my respect, bro. You always send your respect, and you send your respect when I just go live, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it most definitely. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can hit him up because he got a lot going on, guys. Hit him up, man. And he's definitely up. And I can't say that he's up next. He's up. It ain't no up next. He's up.
Appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm up. You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, I appreciate this time with you, my brother. And okay, and Nikki said, great episode, y'all. Hey, Nikki, I appreciate you, my friend, fam. I appreciate you. Just know that I do. Check him out, y'all, at 8:30. Go to his page. Y'all don't want to miss it. You know what I'm saying? And check out his projects that he got coming up, y'all. And
Definitely.
and look man, and I'm gonna spoil this just for y'all, right? Those that know me know that I normally write stuff down, right? This wasn't even scripted. This was all raw. But that's
And
all God. That's God though.
and you see that's normally how I do my shows. I don't write nothing down.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the theory behind No Cap podcast, the quote is right there. Let's really talk about it. So like
Oh, let's really talk about it.
let's really talk about it. Like I'm not
Right,
going to sit here and write questions. I'm gonna
right.
ask the questions that come to my head, and if you choose to answer them,
And
be
that's what's
ready.
about. And those are the best man episodes. Me either. Your
Exactly.
situation
Exactly.
is your situation is never script, bro. But I had a few times where I do write stuff down, but this was just the flow of God. You know what I'm saying? Most
Shout
definitely.
out to my sister Shira in the comments.
Sure. What's going on, sister? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm late, but I watched the read. Look, I appreciate you for being in here. You know what I mean? Look, you know what I mean? Now you got bro. Now you got a brother now. You know what I mean? You got two of us now. Look, you know what I'm saying? So until next time, y'all, we are out of here, and I'm gonna play this song by Fly J. You know what I mean? Shout out to Fly J, the big four, man. The biggest four. Yeah, you know what I mean, I'm about to play one of her songs. Let's go, let's get it, man. Thank you, bro.
No problem. No problem.
Legendary flow.
Follow up, Trey.
Oh,
All right.
legendary flows. Oh, legendary flows. They say you legendary flows. Now I'm on these legendary flows, performing on these legendary shows, trying to push the pedal out the road. Yeah. And I roll like I'm heavy.
I got you, Nikki.
Had to get for the ghetto, the hardest I try to tell them. Now I'm all like Coachella, never hard to go sell it. Know that I got that dope. I look at the problem, they was tied up, now they roll. Know I rock designer, I be driven through the cold. Know I from Savannah, I be working for the pole. Know that when I step into reflection of a gold, yeah, reflection of a gold, yeah.
I'm about to follow you right now, Nick.
That opportunity, you know that it's your time to see it with the grind. Never look behind. It's different when you came up out that darkness, see you shine. Turned into the max, and I was hard for them to climb. Hard for them to climb.
Oh, I already got you.
Hard for them to dodge. Did it cause it's time to. Never let them try. Had to get my mind. Just trying to survive. Oh, I made a million times too. I'ma start to spaz, I'ma start to slide. I did what I knew, it was no surprise.
You up next, Nick. Just let me know. We gonna talk.
Spit it and promote it. Hard for me to focus. Hardly ever chosen. Hardly ever noticed. Trying to be the coldest. Vibe with the owners. Style with the motors. I'm like big talker, big walker, big sass. Big stepper, big rapper, big head. Big triple, big dripper, yeah, case closed. Tryna get it, tryna put it in a safe though. I've been living 100 millions on my payroll. I put my mama in a billion out of range roll. And I'm out there.
Share this joint, y'all. Tag, like, comment.
Tell her when they pull up to the game, but I have my jersey on. If you ain't walking with that soul, then you ain't worth it for. I just going in and cutting tracks, I got this surgery on. Made them double take on every song they ever heard me on. I ain't never pressured, I would never stress because I don't pull up regular. Everything is credible. Life is just incredible. I'm getting off that topic. Last is not an option. It's hard for them to go stop it. I'm the greatest to go water. Big body chopped and burnt and walked the first. It's not many hard for sure. Got flaws and hurt. I don't want to dodge the worst. Put bars and hurt. So, yeah, this one for the city, man. I came home freshman year. I was like, yeah. Yeah, they They named my highway in the city after me, you feel me? I'm a legend in this, you feel me? I'm on them legendary flows. Let's go.
I just posted it. All right, y'all. Peace. God bless. I'm out.